Welcome to Physical Science 4.1 on the electromagnetic spectrum. First, let's talk about light. Light can carry heat and warmth. Light is what gives us color. It can be bright or dim. It travels almost unimaginably fast and far and in straight lines, but it can be reflected by lenses and mirrors. So what makes light? Well, atoms make light. It takes energy in order to move an electron from a low energy level to a high energy level. However, when it drops from a high energy level to a low energy level, that energy is given off as light. So electromagnetic waves are a form of energy, radiant energy. The entire range of the electromagnetic spectrum, though, can travel in a vacuum. It doesn't need a medium. It doesn't need air or water or anything else to travel through. The entire range of frequencies is known as the electromagnetic spectrum, and it includes radio waves, microwaves, infrared light, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-rays, and gamma rays. And of course, here's a song. So this is a diagram that shows the electromagnetic spectrum from radio and television waves to gamma rays. Notice that it has a low energy to high energy from left to right, low frequency to high frequency, and long wavelength to short wavelength. Let's look at each one a little more detail individually. Radio waves have the longest wavelength EM. Their uses are TV broadcasting, AM/FM radio, avalanche beacons, because when a tree falls in the forest, it really does make a sound. Heart rate monitors also involve radio waves. So remember, when you go into a hospital and it says, please turn off your cell phones, they mean it. Microwaves are the next. They're wavelengths from 1 millimeter to 1 meter. Their uses are obviously microwave ovens, Bluetooth headsets. A long time ago, when Bluetooth headsets first came out, people were getting brain cancer because the microwaves were not adjusted properly. Cell phone communications, broadband wireless internet, radar uses microwaves, and so does your GPS. And your video game controller, if you've ever noticed that you can still play while you're down the hall and around the corner and through some walls, it's because it's not using an actual beam of light to, like it used to, it's using microwaves. Infrared is the next. It's between microwaves and visible light. Obviously, we have some night vision goggles, old-fashioned remote controls. My dog stands in between me and the TV. I can't change the channel because it needs a direct light. Heat-seeking missiles, you know, when they say we're going to paint the target, that doesn't mean they go out and put a big red X on it. It means that they shoot it with infrared radiation that the missile can pick up. And then thermal imaging. And next video, you're actually going to watch a little video on that. Visible light is the next one. It is the only type of EM that we're able to see and detect by the human eye, and it gives us every color of the rainbow. After that is ultraviolet. It's the shortest wave, shorter than visible light. Its uses are black lights, sterilization of medical equipment. You ever go to the dentist and those wonderful medical tools they put in your mouth? Those have never actually been washed. They've been sterilized with ultraviolet light. Water disinfection, security images on money, but this is the bad one. This will cause sunburns. That's where we get ultraviolet radiation, is from the sun. Next are X-rays. They have a tiny wavelength but high energy waves. Uses are medical imaging. You've ever had an X-ray done. Airport security and inspecting of industrial welds is a use for X-rays. Finally, we get gamma rays. They're the shortest, highest energy wavelength. They're used in food irradiation, kill any bacteria, cancer treatment, and the treatment of wood floors, and obviously they cause the Hulk. Thanks for watching.